this video we are going to learn a very beautiful poem, The Echoing Green. So in the last lesson, How Far is the River? You have noticed the happiness of the boy when he was on the lap of nature. He became very happy when he fulfilled his wish to see the river. Of course, the nature makes everyone happy. And here is a poem on nature's plenty, The Echoing Green, written by William Blake. William Blake was born on 28th November 1757 in London. He is an English poet and painter. His notable works include the Songs of Innocence and Songs of Experience. The poem, The Echoing Green, appears in his Songs of Innocence. And this poem, The Echoing Green, has been divided into 3 stanzas. And each stanza represents the time morning, afternoon and evening. And again, each stanza is again divided into 10 lines. So, moving on to the poem, The Echoing Green. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bell's cheerful sound, while our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. Old John with white hair does laugh away care, sitting under the oak among the old folk. They laugh at our play, and soon they all say, Such were the joys when we all, girls and boys, in our youth time were seen on the echoing green. Till the little ones weary, no more can be merry. The sun does descend, and our sports have an end. Round the laps of their mother, many sisters and brothers, like birds in their nest, are ready for rest. And sport no more seen on the darkening green. So here are the meanings. Echoing. The word echoing here means resounding or repetition of sound even after the original sound has stopped. Green refers to the green fields, might be a playground or a park here. Old folk means a group of old people or elderly people. Does laugh away care. The line means enjoying by laughing and forget about worries. Descent means to move downward. Merry means joy or happiness. Weary, tired. Darkening becomes dark. Bush is a small cluster of shrubs appearing as a single plant. The picture is given here. And skylark and thrush, both are songbirds, small songbirds. So here in the first stanza, the sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. Here we all know spring is a season of bright sunshine, green fields and blooming flowers. Now look at the picture. We can see a spring morning with bright sun rays, flowers, lot of flowers in the plants. There is a tree and a mountain behind. Children were playing happily in a cheerful mood in the field, and all the people sitting under the tree, they are watching, laughing and enjoying the children playing. So here, this is the setting of the poem. So here in this first stanza, the poet presents a scene of a day of a springtime. And the poet describes how the skies are made happy by the rising of the sun. The spring has come and it is welcomed with the ringing of the bells. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. Merry bells probably means the church bells in the morning. So here in the bright sun rays, the sky is looking bright as if it is happy. And the church bells are ringing and they welcome to welcome the spring. The birds like the skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, they sing louder around. They fly around and singing to the bell's cheerful sound. They sing along with the tune of the church bells, and they all welcome the merry bells and the singing of the birds. They welcome the spring, the morning, the spring morning. They welcome the rising of the sun in the spring morning. And While our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. So here our represents or our refers to a child. For the first time in the poem we come to know that the speaker is a child who is playing in the green field. And while all these things are going on, our sports shall be seen. Sports means they are playing, the children playing. The playing of the children is going on the field while all these are happens. All this happens. There. So throughout the poem, throughout the first stanza of the poem, the poet creates a happy atmosphere by presenting the picture of a bright spring morning. And it says that on the echoing green, which means that it is the voice of the children who are playing there, the happy moods, the happy sounds, they are echoing or resounding across the field. While they're playing, the sports are going on, the voices, the cheerful sounds of the children are echoing, resounding all across the field. Old John with white hair does laugh away care, sitting under the oak among the old folk. So in this stanza, the poet shows that the child says that old John with white hair laughs away care. Old John simply refers to an old man, and the white hair, the old man with white hair, it depicts his final years of life. And he was sitting, old John, he was sitting along with the old folk, the old people, some other old peoples are there. He was sitting along with these people under the oak tree and does laugh away care. He was laughing, he was watching, all the old people are watching the children playing and they were laughing and enjoying. At that time, he forgot about all the worries, laugh away care, or the thoughts of being old and fear of death, or all these thoughts are drive away or wipes away from his mind, and he was laughing out and he was enjoying. They laugh at our play, and soon they all say, such were the joys when we all girls and boys. So here in this stanza, old John, who is an old man with grey hair, white hair, he is also in the park along with the other old people. They were all laughing out, watching the children playing there without caring about their old age and the approaching death. And they all forget about the thoughts of being old and all the worries in their life. And such were the joys when we all girls and boys. So here, and they start memorizing, seeing the children playing. The old people start memorizing about their own youth time, the time when they are like the children. And like the children, they too used to enjoy when they were young on the echoing green. On this field, they were used to play, used to enjoy their childhood, their youth time in this field. And their sounds were also echoed. They were also resounding in the green field in that time. And and they were also on the green field once when at their younger age, and the sounds, their happy sounds were also echoed with the pleasant in the green field. Their pleasant sounds were also echoed in the green fields. And we all know that younger time, or the childhood or the younger time, is the time when we all are active and energetic. So the stanza represents the time when we are all in our youth time, which we seen active and energetic. Till the little ones weary, no more can be merry. The sun does descend, and our sports have an end. So here in this stanza, the poet says that the little ones, means the younger children, become tired and they cannot play anymore. No more can be merry. They can't be merry, they can be joyful, because the sun is going to set. The sun does descend, the sun is going to set. As the sun sets, they end their sports. When the dark approaches, the sun sets and the dark is going to come and the dark is going to approach, and the children end their sports. So then and our sports have an end. Round the laps of their mother, many sisters and brothers. So they take rest their heads on the laps of their mothers, brothers and sisters, together resting on the same place on the lap of their mothers. Like birds in their nest are ready for rest, just like the birds that take shelter in their nest in the evening. So now in this stanza, the children are all tired and no one can enjoy. It is the time when the sun is about to set, sun is about to descend, that is, darkness is about to come, and all the children stop playing and they go back to their home. And the brothers and sisters all together, they together take rest in the laps of their mothers, just like the birds that they take shelter in their nest in the evening. So it's a time for taking rest, and no playing of the children is seen, no sounds, only darkness everywhere. The darkness spread across the field, and sports no more seen on the darkening green. So here the darkening green is used because it is the end in order to represent, in order to depict that the end of the day, and for the old man it is the end of their life. And now there is no more else can be seen playing on the green fields, no more sports or no more sound as the sun sets and the whole area becomes dark, and there will be a new day. There will be new children, and those who were playing will get old and sit under the oak tree just like the old people, and this cycle will go on. So in the first two stanzas, we can see the word they end with echoing green, means the green fields, the sounds, the laughs and the cheerful sounds are resounding in the green fields when the children are all active and energetic. The whole day they were playing, and at the end of the day they become tired, and now there were no sound, no children in the ground. As the sun descends, with the setting of the sun, it becomes dark everywhere, and the stanza ends with darkening green, which means now the green field become dark, and it is the end of the day, and it also reflects that this is the end of the life also for the old people. This is the end of the life when they become tired. At the younger age, younger time, the people are all active and energetic, but the end of the life all become tired. So this poem begins with the rising of the sun in the spring season and is compared to the birth of a child, and it progresses to the middle age with the middle of the day, and then the life finally it comes to an end as the sun sets, as the setting of the sun at the end of the day. So the poem is about the different phases, the three different stages of life that a person must experience one at a time. The word echoing here symbolizes the cycle of human life, that is birth, life and death, as it keeps on repeating. So here is all about the poem.